For centuries, art was a uniquely human endeavor. It was the language of emotion splashed across canvases and etched into stone. Artists poured their hearts and souls into each brushstroke, each note, each sculpted curve. From the caves of Lascaux to the walls of the Sistine Chapel, art stood as a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit. It connected us across time and space, whispering stories of joy, sorrow, love, and loss. Imagine a world where anyone, regardless of their artistic ability, could conjure up breathtaking visuals with just a few keystrokes. This is the promise of AI art generators like Midjourney, DALL-E 2, and Stable Diffusion. By simply inputting a text prompt, users can generate images in a dizzying array of styles, from photorealistic to abstract. The speed and ease with which these AI art generators operate is astounding. What might take a human artist hours, days, or even weeks to create can be achieved by an AI in a matter of seconds. With AI art generators, anyone with an internet connection can unleash their inner artist. The advent of AI art presents us with a fundamental question. Is this a revolution in creativity, or merely a clever illusion? On the one hand, AI art possesses undeniable potential to revolutionize the creative process. Artists can now rapidly iterate on ideas, test out different styles, and generate vast quantities of visual content. This can be incredibly liberating, freeing artists from the constraints of time and technical limitations. However, it is crucial to acknowledge the potential pitfalls of AI art. If anyone can generate stunning visuals with a few clicks, will this diminish the perceived value of art created through years of dedicated practice and skill? The art world has been irrevocably altered by the arrival of AI art generators. These sophisticated algorithms, with names like Midjourney and DALL-E 2, have become the Picassos and Michelangelos of the digital age. Midjourney, a collaborative AI art platform, has taken the internet by storm, transforming simple text prompts into stunning, otherworldly imagery. DALL-E 2, another powerful AI image generator developed by OpenAI, pushes the boundaries even further. For aspiring artists, they offer an unparalleled opportunity to experiment and explore different styles. For seasoned professionals, AI tools present a new set of brushes and chisels, enabling them to push the boundaries of their craft. One of the most common criticisms leveled at AI art is that it is merely a form of sophisticated mimicry. Critics argue that while AI art generators may be adept at replicating the brushstrokes of Van Gogh, they lack the spark of originality. However, proponents of AI art counter that this view is overly simplistic. As these algorithms are exposed to ever-growing datasets, they begin to synthesize new styles and generate truly novel imagery. The act of crafting the perfect text prompt and curating the output requires a keen eye and artistic sensibility. In this sense, AI art becomes a collaborative endeavor, a partnership between human and machine. While AI art generators have made remarkable strides, they are not without their quirks and limitations. These imperfections, often manifested as bizarre glitches, provide a glimpse into the inner workings of these algorithms. One of the most infamous examples is AI's persistent difficulty in rendering human hands. Despite being trained on millions of images, AI art generators often produce hands with too many fingers or fingers fused together. Another common quirk is its tendency to create objects that defy the laws of physics and logic. These surreal distortions can also be harnessed for artistic effect, adding an element of dreamlike absurdity to the work. The world of high fashion has long been considered the exclusive domain of human ingenuity. However, a new breed of designer is emerging, one that draws inspiration from artificial intelligence. AI algorithms are transforming the way clothes are conceived, created, and experienced. Imagine a world where algorithms predict the next big fashion trends, analyzing millions of data points. AI-powered tools are already assisting designers in visualizing their creations and generating three-dimensional models of garments. This allows for rapid prototyping and experimentation, enabling designers to push the boundaries of creativity. The silver screen has always been a canvas for human imagination. But what happens when the screenwriter, the director, even the actors themselves, are augmented by artificial intelligence? Imagine a world where AI algorithms analyze scripts, identifying plot holes and generating dialogue. Screenwriters are already experimenting with AI tools that help them overcome writer's block and explore different narrative possibilities. AI-powered software can analyze millions of data points, predicting audience preferences and suggesting casting choices. AI algorithms are already being used to create stunning visual effects and generate realistic CGI characters. Architecture, the art of designing and constructing buildings, is now being augmented by the power of artificial intelligence. Imagine a world where algorithms analyze building codes and generate floor plans that maximize natural light and minimize energy consumption. AI-powered design tools are already assisting architects in visualizing their creations and generating three-dimensional models of buildings. This allows for a more iterative and data-driven design process. The architect's vision, once confined to blueprints, is now being transformed by AI, leading to more efficient, sustainable, and aesthetically pleasing buildings. The world of art is undergoing a radical transformation, its boundaries blurred by the arrival of artificial intelligence. AI is no longer merely a tool for creating digital art, it's becoming a collaborator and even a creator in its own right. Imagine a world where AI algorithms compose symphonies, pen poetry, and even choreograph dances. Musicians are already collaborating with AI tools that generate melodies and harmonies. Writers are using AI language models to overcome writer's block and co-author novels. Interactive installations and virtual reality experiences are blurring the lines between the physical and digital realms. The emergence of AI art has ignited a firestorm of debate, raising profound questions about the nature of creativity. One of the most contentious issues revolves around the question of authorship. If an AI algorithm can generate a painting that rivals the works of the old masters, who can lay claim to the title of artist? The traditional notion of authorship seems increasingly inadequate in the face of AI art. These algorithms blur the lines between imitation and innovation. They challenge us to reconsider the very act of creation. The dazzling creations of AI art generators often belie a more troubling reality. The vast majority of these algorithms are trained on massive datasets of existing images, text, and code scraped from the internet without explicit consent. This has led to accusations of plagiarism and copyright infringement. Artists have expressed concerns that their work is being used without their permission to train algorithms. This is a growing concern for many creatives in the age of AI. The rapid rise of AI art has sparked a wave of anxiety among artists. If a machine can generate breathtaking visuals in seconds, what does that mean for the value of human creativity? Some argue that the accessibility of AI art will lead to a devaluation of human-created art. Will the art world become flooded with machine-made mediocrity, drowning out the authentic voices of human artists? The world of AI art is not some distant dystopian future. It is unfolding before our eyes, raising complex ethical questions that demand our attention and thoughtful deliberation. How do we reconcile the awe-inspiring potential of AI art with the very real concerns about authorship, ownership, and the potential devaluation of human creativity? How do we ensure that this powerful new technology is used responsibly, ethically, and in a way that benefits both creators and society as a whole? One crucial step is to foster greater transparency and accountability in the development and deployment of AI art generators. This includes being upfront about the datasets used to train these algorithms, obtaining consent from artists whose work is included, and exploring models for fair compensation. It also means being transparent about the capabilities and limitations of AI art, ensuring that consumers are aware when they're purchasing a machine-generated piece versus a work of human creativity. Furthermore, we need to educate ourselves about the potential impact of AI art on the creative industries and society at large. This includes supporting artists whose livelihoods may be affected by this technological disruption, investing in arts education that emphasizes critical thinking and digital literacy, and fostering a culture of appreciation for both human and machine creativity. The art world stands at the precipice of a new era, a time of unprecedented technological advancement and creative ferment. AI, once a distant dream of science fiction writers, has emerged as a powerful force in its own right, capable of generating breathtaking visuals, composing haunting melodies, and even crafting compelling narratives. But what does this mean for the future of art? Are we on the cusp of an AI renaissance, a period of explosive creative output fueled by the boundless potential of algorithms? The possibilities of AI art are as vast and varied as the human imagination itself. Imagine a world where algorithms collaborate with architects to design buildings that adapt to their surroundings, where musicians partner with AI to create symphonies that evoke emotions never before experienced, where filmmakers harness the power of AI to craft immersive virtual worlds that blur the line between fantasy and reality. The integration of AI into the creative process is not without its challenges. Concerns about authorship, ownership, and the potential devaluation of human creativity loom large. However, it is important to remember that throughout history, every new technological advancement has been met with both excitement and trepidation. The invention of the printing press, the advent of photography, the rise of digital art, each of these innovations disrupted the status quo, challenged traditional notions of art, and ultimately expanded the boundaries of creative expression. One of the most persistent criticisms leveled at AI art is that it is inherently derivative, a mere imitation of existing artistic styles and techniques. While it's true that many AI art generators are trained on vast data sets of human-created art, this view overlooks the transformative potential of these algorithms to act as catalysts for human creativity, pushing artists to think differently, to explore uncharted artistic territories, and to break free from the constraints of their own preconceived notions. Imagine an artist struggling to break free from a creative rut, their ideas feeling stale and uninspired. AI art generators can serve as a digital brainstorming partner, generating a stream of unexpected visuals, compositions, and color palettes that can spark new ideas, challenge assumptions, and push the artist in directions they might never have considered on their own. For centuries, the world of art has been seen as an exclusive club, accessible only to those with the talent, training, and financial resources to pursue a career in the creative arts. However, the rise of AI art has the potential to democratize creativity, breaking down these barriers and empowering a new generation of artists, musicians, writers, and makers from all walks of life. AI art generators, with their intuitive interfaces and affordable price points, are making creative tools more accessible than ever before. Imagine a world where a child with a smartphone can create stunning digital art, where a retired teacher can explore their passion for music composition, where a single parent working multiple jobs can finally find the time and resources to unleash their inner novelist. As AI art continues to evolve at an exponential pace, it is crucial that we engage in a thoughtful and nuanced conversation about the ethical implications of this transformative technology. How do we ensure that AI art is used responsibly, ethically, and in a way that benefits both creators and society as a whole? One pressing concern is the potential for bias in AI art generators, which are often trained on data sets that reflect the inequalities and prejudices of the real world. If we are not careful, these biases can be amplified and perpetuated in the art that these algorithms create, reinforcing harmful stereotypes and limiting the diversity of voices and perspectives represented in the digital realm. Another important consideration is the environmental impact of AI art, which often requires significant computational power and energy consumption to generate. As we embrace this new technology, we must also prioritize sustainability, exploring ways to reduce the carbon footprint of AI art and to ensure that its creation does not come at the expense of our planet's health. The emergence of AI art has sparked a debate as old as technology itself. Will machines replace humans? In the realm of art, this question takes on a particular poignancy. After all, art is seen as the ultimate expression of the human spirit, a testament to our unique capacity for emotion, imagination, and creativity. Yet, as AI art generators become increasingly sophisticated, blurring the lines between human and machine creation, we must confront the possibility that the future of art lies not in competition but in collaboration. Rather than viewing AI as a threat to human creativity, we can choose to embrace it as a powerful new tool, a partner in the creative process. Imagine a painter collaborating with an AI art generator, using the algorithm's output as a springboard for their own artistic vision. The AI might generate a series of textures, patterns, or compositions that the artist would then manipulate, layer, and imbue with their own unique style and emotional depth. The impact of AI on art extends far beyond the traditional domains of painting, sculpture, and music. AI is becoming an integral part of a wide range of creative disciplines, from architecture and fashion to film and video game design. In each of these fields, AI is not simply automating tasks, but fundamentally changing the way creatives think, work, and collaborate. Consider the field of architecture, where AI is being used to design buildings that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also energy efficient, structurally sound, and responsive to their surroundings. Architects are using AI algorithms to analyze vast data sets of building codes, environmental factors, and material properties, generating designs that optimize for sustainability, functionality, and human comfort. The future of art in the age of AI is not about choosing sides between human and machine, but about finding ways for these two creative forces to work together in harmony. It's about recognizing that each possesses unique strengths and limitations, and that by combining these strengths we can unlock new levels of artistic expression. Imagine a world where AI art generators are not seen as replacements for human artists, but as creative collaborators, as muses that can inspire new ideas, challenge assumptions, and push the boundaries of artistic expression. Imagine a world where technology empowers artists, giving them access to tools and techniques that were once unimaginable, allowing them to bring their creative visions to life with greater precision, detail, and emotional depth. The relentless march of technology has always sparked both awe and apprehension, and the rise of AI art is no different. We find ourselves at a crossroads, contemplating the very essence of creativity and questioning the role of the artist in an age where algorithms can mimic and perhaps even surpass the human touch. But rather than succumbing to fear or clinging to outdated notions of artistic purity, we must approach this new era with a spirit of open-mindedness, curiosity, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. AI art is not a replacement for human ingenuity. It is an extension of it. It is a tool, a collaborator, a muse that can help us to see the world in new ways, to break free from the constraints of tradition, and to push the boundaries of artistic expression. The artists who thrive in this new landscape will be those who embrace experimentation, who view AI not as a threat but as a powerful ally in their creative endeavors. The future of art is not a binary choice between human and machine. It is a tapestry woven from the threads of both. Is a future where algorithms and imagination intertwine, where data and dreams collide, where the spark of human ingenuity ignites the boundless potential of artificial intelligence. It is a future where the canvas is as limitless as our collective imagination.